Now, in the previous module, we looked at how to deal with a picture and how do you get rid of a picture now that you've inserted it into the document. Well, the way you do that is just like how you delete everything else. You make a selection of it so that you see the handles around the picture, and then you just simply hit the delete key. So that'll hold true no matter if you're dealing with word art or picture, or in this module, we'll be dealing with clip art. And the way that you insert clip art, a very close cousin of a picture, is that you go once again to the Insert tab, to your illustrations, and right next to Picture is your clip art settings here. So you probably are familiar with clip art, probably have used it before. It's people running or walking or going to the doctor, or pictures of ribbons and sometimes arrows and smiley faces and things like that. So all of these can be gathered from your clip art gallery. And so really the purpose of this module is not to really show you how to insert clip art and then manipulate its properties, but rather just to point out some of the items that you have available when you click on clip art and you bring up this clip art pane in the right hand side of your Word document. So what you'll have here is you'll have a search in drop down box where you can search My Collections and Office Collections and or Web Collections, and that can be toggled just with a click of the mouse, as you can see. So you have access to not only hundreds and hundreds of clip art files that are installed with Office, but you have access to thousands more that are online if you so choose. The results when you're doing a search: all media types, clip art, photographs, movies, and sounds. So what do you want to search for? And then finally, there is an Organize Clips link here, which can bring up this dialog box, this Microsoft Clips Organizer. So this is another way to insert clip art into your document and also browse through what you have. So in My Collections, you'll have favorites and unclassified, which will start out blank. But then you have academic, agricultural, animals, arts, and so on under your Office Collections. So lots of submenus here. Some of them, auto shapes and decorative elements and communication, have further submenus. You can go up here then, there's drop-down selection, drop-down menus next to each picture of clip art, and you can copy it to your collection. You can add this to your list of favorites here. Why didn't that go? Let's try this again here. Copy to collection. There we go. That's what it should bring up. Copy to collection. We'll copy it to my favorites, and then click on OK. And then when you go back up, you should see indeed that picture is there. And you can see here that this is one way that you can insert a piece of clip art. You can click on the drop down and just simply copy it into your clipboard. So if I copy it and then close the clip organizer, do I want this to stay on the clip organizer after it shuts down? Yes, and I could toggle back over. I don't necessarily have to close this, but now it's on my clipboard, and if I do a paste operation, there it is. It appears in the document. I've just undone that change. You can also search through your clip art, as I mentioned, and that just is straightforward. If I'm looking for a picture of a bus, for example, clicked on Web Collections, I probably see a lot more. But there's my option for the bus, and I can click on this little arrow here, brings up this menu, and I can either copy it to the clipboard, or I can just simply insert it into the document. Once I insert this clip art picture, it just becomes a matter of editing a picture just like you've seen before. You can change your picture styles and your picture effects and your size and your brightness and color and so on. So the same options apply. Same thing with deletion. If I want to get rid of a piece of clip art that I am done with here, I can just select it and hit the delete key.